My thank yous earlier, we got to mention a very important one. We'd like to thank Mrs. Waxman for putting in hours and hours to setting up this beautiful event. When Kollel Yisrael arrived on the Chodesh Sivan at Har Sinai, when Kollel Yisrael arrived at Har Sinai, the Mechilta brings Ayichan Sham Yisrael Ki Ish Echad Alein Echad, unified as one. Every single Yid, every single member of Kollel Yisrael was part of Maimon Har Sinai, was part of Kabbalah HaTorah. As the Maimon Har Sinai continues on a daily basis in our Beis Medrash, as well the entire Kehillah comes together in Maimon HaTorah. Baruch Hashem, our Beis Medrash is packed. The porch is full. And the new beautiful Beis Medrash next door as well, we can't get in. Recently, several of our chaburas celebrated Siyum. I'd like to mention Kollel Blejer was recently Messiah in the Erechin. Rabbi Wexler is keeping the Masechta Chabura with Messiah in the Erechin as well. The Banshim Kollel in the evening was Messiah in the Saita. And the England is keeping the Masechta Chabura with Messiah, I believe, Chagiga and Erechin, which were Chaburas recently as well. Of course, we have to mention that all of this tremendous Limud Torah and accomplishments would not happen without tremendous leadership of our Rosh Kollel, together with the support of the entire community. I'd like to ask the Kollel Blejer to come address the bill.
I'm not addressing the Olam very, very quickly. First of all, as well, all of those accomplishments and many more are with the hard effort of Rabbi and behind the scenes is Mrs. Ullman as well, our secretary. So I really don't want to add anything. I want to introduce one of the Noai, Rabbi Eichenstein is going to speak on behalf of the Noai, followed by Rabbi Soroka is going to finish the Masechta, followed by the Hadran, and Mr. Manolianov will be saying the Kaddish, Leland is his mother. But just to give a little bit of context for the accomplishment, as the Yeshiva mentioned, Aaron is very difficult Masechta. It requires a lot of consistency. We've been learning it for 4 or 5 Zmanim. Every Zman has a start, every Zman has an end, every Zman has a middle, every Zman has children that are a little bit sick, every Zman has a little bit of things not going so well, and it requires a tremendous amount of consistency in order to be able to accomplish this accomplishment day in and day out, coming in and learning. People will come in during the day when it seems like who knows what's going on. I come at night, people come early in the morning, but during the day they come in and they see that breaking learning, and it's a tremendous chizuk to all of them. I would like to mention at this time also that there are other chaburas there as well that are really mechazik the ruach and Beis Medrash, and amongst them is the times the Kollel, which is what they have to do, and the Shemishka, the Halacha chabura that as well is what they have to do. And the Ian, everyone's learning the Ian and learning Basmada creates a tremendous ruach in the community. Accomplishing a Masechta with consistency, I mentioned a Medrash as a recent one of those Siyum that I mentioned. I just want to mention it quickly, because I'm going to chizuk from it, and then we'll move on to the Siyum. There's a Medrash that says that someone came in once. There was a a tipesh and a chacham, and a tipesh nichnas l'beis hakneses. A tipesh, someone that's lacking intelligence, walked into a shul, who the Talmud, he sees people learning, and he's told, what should I do? And they said, don't worry, you can learn too. You can also finish Mesechtas, you can also finish Shas, you can also accomplish. And the people in the Mesechtas were telling this to two people listening. One was classified as a tipesh, one was classified as a chacham. And the Medrash says that the Moshel, the Moldar Radoyman, the two people came before someone and they see that kind of floating in the air, there's a very delicious piece of food. And perhaps you wouldn't even have to wait online to get it. You just get it. And there's a delicious piece of food. But neither one of the tipesh or the chacham thought that they could get it. But the chacham said, I think I can get it. He looked around, he found the ladder, he got it, and the tipesh walked away. So the Gemara says, the Medrash says, the same thing as with learning, the tipesh says, I cannot accomplish this. So he walked away. The chacham says, I can accomplish this. And he started learning every day, a little bit more, until eventually through the consistency, he achieved the goal and he accomplished and he learned. And the question is, it's something that if you learn every day, you'll get it. So what's the shot in the tipesh? Why do you walk away? And if it's not something you can get by starting, why did the chacham start? What's the shot in the Medrash? So the pshat is that when they walked into the room and they were told that you can accomplish, the answer is that really they could not have accomplished it. If see their koiches, it was impossible for them to achieve it. They could not have achieved the task. So the tipesh says, why should I start when I can't achieve it? And he walked away. The chacham says, you can't achieve it the way you are now. But the minute you start, you change. You become a whole different person. You get siyata d'shmaya. All of a sudden, the first day you can only learn one daf, but the second day you can learn two. And the third day you can learn three. And you can learn more, better and better. And therefore, it's not fair to judge yourself according to the situation or your level at the beginning. You have to be able to be a little bit of a chacham and say, if I start, I'll be a different person. And that's the secret of consistency. The answer is, if the tipesh saw, he can't do it according to what he's in now. The chacham is royal, so that he saw, if I start, I'll be able to accomplish. I'll be able to do it, even though I can't see myself doing it now. And that's the secret of consistency. Day in, day out, and a person gets that siyata d'shmaya and able to accomplish. So that's the secret of Siyum, starting from the beginning and going through the end. In order to do that consistency, everyone needs tremendous amount of support. And the first support that every man has is support from their wives and the Kollel. And no matter what happens, they end up managing to make it into the base medrash and doing what they have to do, Baruch Hashem. After I was recently in Lakewood a few times, interviewing and recruiting and glad to come. I just want to be mechazik that you should know that when we go there and we say the North Miami Beach community, South Florida, North Miami Beach Kollel, we have a tremendously positive reputation, Baruch Hashem. People really have tremendous respect for the community and for the Kollel. And I think one of the main reasons for that is that Baruch Hashem, in the last 15 years, every young man that has come to the Kollel is still in the community and still being married and still holding Kli Kodesh and continuing their Havat Zatar. There are now 40 North Miami Beach Kollel families in the community, and it's a tremendous thing that we have, Baruch Hashem. Every family that has been part of the Kollel continues to be part of it, continues to add to it. We should be extremely proud of the accomplishment of our young life and realize that everybody, through their support and encouragement and coming and being part of it, has a true chelek in this Siyum. The Chidah says, as the Rashiva said, that in the days approaching Sukkot, in the days approaching Shavuos, it's an auspicious time, but he specifically says, the Chidah says these are times, these are days that will give you Zoycha more than the rest of the year. Liknois, Achtos, and Yisrael, and Liknois, Lahaskel, Batorah, we can This is the time that Klaisel comes together through the Torah, and therefore I can't think of a better way to utilize these days as everybody coming together through the Torah, specifically at this time, the community surrounding, coming together, being Sachin through the Torah, and showing the covenant to the Torah, and therefore it's tremendous covenant to continue on to the Siyum, and I call on Rabbi Eichmann to speak on behalf of the